In this video, we're going to cover Lesson 3.5, Parts of an Annotated Bibliography. Our objective is to identify the components and format of an annotated bibliography and then create your own entries. So you guys have finished your research in Lesson 3.4. You completed the research tracker, you answered all of your research questions and found information, and now it's time to do something with that information. And the first way we're going to communicate our findings is by creating an annotated bibliography. And we're going to be looking at the different parts of an annotated bibliography, and then you'll be writing your own, creating your own entries as the research checkpoint in this lesson. So first thing I want to do is take a look at the example annotated bibliography on your notes, because the format is pretty different from other types of writing that you have done before. So just take a minute and skim over this sample annotated bibliography entry and think about what you notice that's different from other types of writing that you have done before. So hopefully you noticed that we've got this information up here in this kind of strange format, and then we've got a paragraph here. So we're going to talk about these different parts, these 4 parts. And as you are following along in your notes, I want you to color code the same colors that I'm using in this video. Make sure you fill in your notes and then label so that you can identify the different parts and what goes into each part. So this first part is the MLA formatted citation. So let's highlight those words yellow and then highlight in the actual sample here, the MLA formatted citation, highlight those things yellow. And what this is, MLA is a method of formatting source information. And we're going to talk in more detail in Lesson 3.6 about what MLA is. But I want you to just be able to see an example here and know that that's coming. In this sample entry, the MLA formatted citation is this. So we have Ocean Conservancy, Inc., The Problem with Plastics, 2018, oceanconservancy.org, Ocean Conservancy, web, 27 November 2018, and then the web URL. So each of these components within the MLA formatted citation serves a different purpose and gives us different information. For example, this is the creator of the site, this is the title of the web page, this is the year that it was published, etc. So we will talk about what each of those things mean in Lesson 3.6. And looking back at your Lesson 3.4 research checkpoint, you will have the information that you need in order to create this part of your annotated bibliography in the source information part of your 3.4 research checkpoint. The second part of an annotated bibliography is the summary of the information that you found in the source. So you're going to look back through the source that you found the information from, and you're going to summarize. So to do that, you will determine the main idea and supporting details and answer the questions, what's the big idea and how does the writer convey this information? So the example we have here is this web article takes a clear stance that in order to prevent plastics from polluting oceans, consumers should support new methods of collecting and managing waste and should use disposable plastic. So the main, the big claim, the main idea that the writer is communicating in this sample source is this here in pink. And in order to find this whenever you're writing your own entries, you'll take a look at the source through the link that you've provided on your 3.4 research checkpoint. The third component is an analysis of how reliable the source is. And to do that, you will use the CRAP test, which you've already completed on your 3.4 research checkpoint. The example we have here is, because the source was written in order to persuade readers to take action to reduce plastics entering the ocean, the content may not be entirely objective, but it contains facts that can be checked for accuracy against other sources. So this is how the writer of this annotated bibliography entry was able to check for reliability and credibility of this source. This source has some authority on the topic because of the organization's longevity and lasting impact. So the organization, Ocean Conservancy, has been around for a long time. They've made a big impact, so that gives them authority on the topic. Also, the writer mentions that the content may not be entirely subjective, so that means that they have some bias, that they are persuading their audience to do something, but that doesn't negate the validity of the source. And you have all of the information that you need to construct your analysis of credibility on this part of your 3.4 research checkpoint. The last component here is the assessment of the usefulness of the source. And you are answering the question, how do I plan to use the information from the source in my proposal? So once you've collected all of your information, you've come up with your general idea of how you want to solve the problem. In your annotated bibliography, you're going to include how you're going to use that information in your proposal. So the example we have is, I will be able to use the data and expert opinions to establish my claim that the amount of plastic in the ocean is a significant issue. And you have already done that on your 3.4 research checkpoint right here. And we looked at the different types of ways that you could use the information in your proposal in this guidance document here.